plus bonuses linked to appearances, which is great news for this fella. Speaking of Manchester United, that was a player leaving. Finally, it looks like a player who is joining is your man, Brian Mbeumo, right? Who has completed his medical, is likely to join up with the rest of the players in the pre-season. I mean, I remember on the United View when you first heard about this.
I'm so glad.
Remember when Owen played the noise?
Oh, we were cooked.
Why is it taking this long, bro?
No,
what are you playing?
You see that clip, yeah? Internet of... I'm not even going to say the word, yeah? Internet of... Bad mind. Over 2,000 bookmarks. 2,000 bookmarks, because they're like, yeah, watch when you don't get him. So at least we got him, but now the bookmarks will remain because they'll just hope he's rubbish.
You were sweating a bit.
Oh my God.
Trust me.
The shine's been taken off it because it took so long.
100%.
And I always maintain this will only be a masterclass if it gets to the end of the negotiations and we haven't paid what they wanted, which isn't the case. we did. We paid what they wanted. But it doesn't take away, like you have to once the money's been spent, you then have to say it's exactly what we need. There's no two ways about it.
Very good player.
He's a proper footballer, a proper player. He's a goal threat. He's humble. He works really hard. He can provide assists. He's versatile. So if Amorim got sacked tomorrow and one guy and next manager comes in and goes, right, we're going back to 4-3-3, forget the stupid 3-4-3 stupidness. You go back to the right wing. Cunha, you get in the 10. You know what I mean? We've got transferable skills. This ain't a player that you sign for 3-4-3. If anything, you're trying to make him play as an inside 10, which again, you look at how he plays the game. He's clever enough and savvy enough. He's played many positions under Thomas Frank as well. He's played in a 10. He's played on the right. He's played in a 2 up front. He's versatile. I really like it. 20 Premier League goals last year, and a consistent goal scorer at Brentford. Anytime you play Brentford, any of our teams, we all know what it is when he's on the pitch. Yeah. All of us have fell victim to Brian Mbeumo cutting in and doing a madness. All of us.
Yeah. Not us, but maybe you.
Or good
but
performances
he's very good
against
player.
you. Good player. And it's what we needed. And actually, although all the noise and the disgrace that it's taking too long and that, if you say to me, you got Brian Mbeumo and Matheus Cunha as your 2 10s, that sounds good to me.
Yeah, it is.
That sounds good to me. Obviously, we need to get the striker.
It's got to work.
And I don't buy this. One other thing I'm going to push back on is people keep saying, a lot of money. 65 million. 71 million package, 65 million guaranteed. Yeah. So we got him for 65 million. Yeah. When I'm seeing Nodi Madueke go for 50 plus a bit.
55.
52.
Right, there you, let's just, I don't want to
total
upset
package.
fan bases.
Wasn't it 48 up front?
I 45.
But you know what? As fans, do we really care about that?
Well, hold on, Laurie. When it's Man United signing Mbeumo, this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Matheus Cunha, they've spent 136 million on that. Well, mate, 136 million for 2 of the best attacking midfielders in the league, proven, is money well spent on the right players. Yeah. Versus, I'm not saying it's going to go wrong, but Ekatike's costing big bread. Completely Premier League unproven in this league. Jamie Gittins has come into the Premier League, £50 million. Completely unproven. You have no idea what he's going to be like. João Pedro scored 12 goals last year, loads of them penalties. Looks really good, by the way. But you got to talk about the going rate for players who have been there and done it, bro. So if you want someone like Brian Mbeumo who's going to give you that, you have to pay. Yeah,
Solanke cost 65 after 20 goals.
This is what I'm saying, bro.
And he got 9 last year. 65 for Havertz, Nunes, whatever he costs.
Big P's. Nunes, yeah, exactly. So
money.
I'm not concerned with I don't buy into, and look, listen, if the transfer goes wrong, it goes wrong. It's transfer, isn't it? But I'm saying, in terms of what the market is, it's going rate for somebody who is that good.
I think that's an excellent signing for Man United. And listen, I think that he's exactly what you need. Given his character, his ability, and given the kind of problems that you guys have had in recent years, someone like Mbeumo coming in. And not only that, what I think is very positive for United as well is how much Mbeumo appeared to want to go there. As a fan, you always want to see a player that's really riding hard.
Rejected.
He's rejected other
Newcastle
players. Made it clear he want, and even at a time when United, let's be honest, they're not at their best.
At their worst.
They're the worst, yeah.
So for him to, you know what I mean?
And they both did it. Matheus Cunha and him did it. Yeah. So that proves, and listen, I've got a chance to meet Matheus Cunha on the weekend and just, be around it. And you can tell he's embracing, he's really happy to be there. Spoke to some of the staff.
And I would add quickly, as
an
Arsenal fan, you play these guys first up on the that opening weekend. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm a little bit.
That 250 is.
No, that's this the league. He wouldn't take the bet, by the way, about the league. So that tells you
win the
everything
league,
you need to know.
not
No,
finish
but anyway.
somewhere in the league.
Yeah, but on that day, you're saying they got two
On that
man
day,
there.
yeah.
However,
our man will have to be on it.
However,
Right, man.
Yeah.
I
Not
am
man,
still extremely concerned.
What?
Yes.
What?
Not at the
What's
two signings.
Because,
No,
because
not
of
those
what
two
you saw at the
signings.
weekend.
Not just the weekend.
Hoyland's spearheading this attack.
Well, he's not going to be.
I saw a
But
grown man with a Hoyland shirt yesterday at Oasis. I was
Fairs.
like, wow.
Did you have a word?
maybe he's Danish.
Did you have
I
a
just
word?
Could be a
shook
family
my
member.
head and carried on walking. No, he was not.
Oh, okay.
He definitely was
Or
not.
did he have the
Danish.
Mac mullet and the thing? You know, he's not
He was
Danish.
going, U-N-I-T-E-D. I was
The
like,
only
in
thing,
trouble.
the
We're
only
in
thing I
trouble.
feel, if I'm being completely honest, is could you have used that money and put it on a Adam Walton or a Baleba? Because your midfield is so disgusting.
This is what I was about to say.
It's beyond a joke. Like, a midfielder would genuinely change your lives.
This-
And I look at Amad Diallo, and I look at Bruno Fernandes, and I look at people that could have played in that right 10 pocket, and I think, don't get me wrong, Mbeumo, great signing, rate him highly. He's gonna do well. Great finisher. But is that where the money needed to go? If you don't get the midfielder, I'm not moved with that midfield. It's not moving, really. Actually, it's quite old. You need midfielders. So I don't know.
quite
I'm so
stationary.
glad this is. I was when I just pivoted to say, however, I'm very concerned. I was going to get onto that very point. The manager even said after the Leeds game, we need speed in midfield. You can see. I'm telling you, here's what I feel is going to happen if the squad stays as is. Right. I always rate Bruno Fernandes. You lot know how much I back this guy. But what's going to happen is that he's going to go one back, and with our current makeup of midfielders, you partner him with any of them,
Ugh.
or any combination of all the central midfielders we currently
them.
have,
Yeah.
is not it. Kobe Mainoo with Ugarte, Kobe with Bruno, Kobe with Casemiro, no. Ugarte with Bruno, Ugarte with Casemiro, no. Bruno with any of them, no. It's awful. It's really bad. And the manager's even saying we need speed. So here's what's going to happen. The fact that Bruno Fernandes stayed and didn't take the Saudi move and that, he's going to become a villain. I can feel it. I don't want this to happen, but I can already
But
see.
surely Kobe's not going to be as bad as he was.
Well, no, listen.
I don't think
Mainoo-
Kobe suits this.
Yeah, because in this system, he probably needs to play in one of the two tens.
Yeah.
And if he's going to play in one of the two central midfielders, like Matisse is saying, like I've been saying for a hot minute about the striker, I've been arguing with my own community. I was like, if you tell me that just put Xerxes up front with Cunha and Mbeumo,
Yeah.
and we don't get a Sesko or Jackson or Watkins, and you go and get me
Get a
Baleba
midfielder.
profile, it's going to be
Yeah,
hard
yeah.
to get. Just get me the central mid, all action, can pass, can play between the lines, can cover grass, all of it. I think we'll be a better team. I think we'll be a better team and hold out, because this midfield, we will not be able to pull up, even with Cunha and Mbeumo, in my opinion, pull up to the Emirates and Chelsea and Anfield and City and that with a pivot of Bruno Fernandes and Casemiro.